What is up, YouTube? This is Will Black Ops Pro, and today I'm going to talk about the top 5 reasons why Call of Duty, the franchise as a whole, is surely dead. Now, number 5 is when you just can't find a match in Call of Duty. Now, I've been playing Advanced Warfare recently, and I tried to find a kill confirm match because I needed to do that for a challenge. And guess what? I was playing, maybe late afternoon, evening, around 6 o'clock, and I still could not find a match, even though, it's summertime, most of the kids are at home, playing video games. And that just goes to tell you how pathetic and dead COD is, because the newest Call of Duty game, you can't find any games. That's pretty sad. Because I can go over to COD 4, Call of Duty World at War, MW2, Black Ops 1, and I can find a match perfectly fine, even though those games are several years old by now. But Advanced Warfare has only been out for about 7.5 months. So let's get into number 4. Pro players don't necessarily like Advanced Warfare. Now, Optic Nadeshot retired a few months ago from the competitive scene. The reason he gave was because he didn't feel like he had the drive to win. And that's perfectly understandable, but there's also maybe some underlying factors that he's not necessarily saying because he doesn't want to ruin his relationship with Activision or anything like that. And one of those reasons is maybe he's just getting disillusioned with the COD franchise as a whole, like many players are. As 42 Thunder puts it, it takes a good amount of endurance to lock yourself in a room with Advanced Warfare for 8 hours a day. But then again, what's the alternative? You either have to work the 9 to 5, you have to go back to school, go back home, like live with your parents or something, if you don't like COD. So many pro players choose to stick with COD. However, Nadeshot's a different story because he has well over 1 million subs on his channel. So by retiring from the pro scene, he can continue to focus on doing what he loves, uploading whatever he wants on his channel, stuff like that. Number 3 is the little exclusivity deal with the PlayStation 4 between, Sony and Activision. Previously, it was between Activision and Microsoft, and, the Xbox would always get DLC content first. This year, for the first time ever, PlayStation's actually going to be in the content first. And one reason that I think it's this way is because Microsoft realizes, okay, the COD franchise is dying, so it's probably not a good investment, to get the DLC on Xbox first, because they have to pay a buttload of money, and not very many people are even playing COD anymore. And guys, keep in mind, Microsoft has a lot more money than Sony, so they can always outbid them if they wanted to. But they chose not to, because they would probably lose money in the long run, because, their hopes is that more people will buy Xboxes, to get the DLC first. It's like a little incentive. But since not many people are buying the DLC, not many people are playing COD in general, they would probably end up losing money and just not getting a return on their investment. So, number 2 is the player count is hidden. The player count has been an integral feature in every Call of Duty game ever since COD 4. It tells you exactly how many players are online in every playlist. So it will tell you the total number across all playlists. Like, that's how many people are playing the multiplayer, that's how many people are playing the zombies. And then it goes more detailed. So say, okay, this many people are playing Team Deathmatch, this amount of players are playing Kill Confirm, this amount of players are playing Domination, and so on. Starting with Advanced Warfare, the player counts has been completely hidden. You don't see the total amount of people online, and you don't see the playlist populations. It's pretty pathetic, and it's blatantly obvious that it's missing. The reason why Sledgehammer took it off was because they don't want, Advanced Warfare to be the laughingstock of the whole COD community, because they realized that even before the game came out, that it was dead on arrival. Because, let's face it, guys, Advanced Warfare, it just isn't very good game. Not many people want to play it. It just overall not that good. And last but not least, the low sales. Now, the low sales started with Ghosts and continued with Advanced Warfare, and most likely would continue with Black Ops 3. Low sales are pretty obvious. Like, people aren't buying COD, people don't want COD, people are moving on to other franchises because COD has just been so terrible over the past few years, because they keep rehashing the same bullshit game after game, and they don't seem to be too concerned about it, because if they were, they would make some major changes. Black Ops 3, what we've seen so far, doesn't look like they're listening to the community at all. Some of the biggest complaints in Black Ops 2 were, overpowered snipers, overpowered shotguns, overpowered secondaries. I've seen quickscoping in Black Ops 3 gameplay. I've seen overpowered shotguns in Black Ops 3 gameplay, and I've seen overpowered pistols in Black Ops 3 gameplay. So, you know, they're definitely not listening to the community, and I definitely think the low sales trend is going to continue. So anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the commentary. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. This has been World at War, and see you guys later.